Hey guys, it's Ian with Tri Training Diaries. It's Friday, April 26th, and it's the day before the first race. I have a sprint triathlon coming up tomorrow. It's in Carrollton, Georgia. It's part of the John Tanner series of triathlons, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I just laid all my stuff out here on the floor behind me. I'll put a picture of that in here, and I'll show you. Like I said, I'm feeling good for it. I've not too much of a tape for a sprint triathlon, but I've definitely been giving myself some rest days this week, while also pushing it in some workouts earlier in the week. Unfortunately, the weather tomorrow does not look good. Today, it was a beautiful day, no cloud in the sky, not a cloud, and sunny and about mid to upper 70s, but tomorrow in the morning, they're calling for a 60 to 70% chance of rain. Doesn't really bother me, on race day. Nothing can faze me on race day. I'm totally focused on the task at hand. The sprint is going to be the distances are 600 meter swim, so like 650 yards. And then a 14-mile bike ride, and then followed by a 5K. While I'm doing this video, I'm working on my dinner here. I got a little steamed potatoes with some spinach in there. Yum, yum, yum. Carbo loading up. Had a big carbo meal last night, so that helps. I just went to the state park there and checked in and got my race numbers. Got my race number. 184. It's a pretty lucky number. Anyway, and I drove the bike course, and it's not too bad at all. It's 14 miles, so it's like a walk in the park for me, with a cyclist background. Just like rolling hills, slow, gentle gradients. Maybe if they're longer hills, maybe half mile. But shouldn't be too difficult. I'm hoping to really go fast, push it on the bike. As far as my race strategy, for one, I'm looking for a top 10 finish overall, not just necessarily in my age category. Top 10 finish overall, and that's purely based on the results of last year's race. Now, if we get 10 pro triathletes to enter this race, I'm probably not going to get a top 10 finish. So my strategy for the swim is going to be steady, really steady. I'm hoping to come out of the water around 10th to 20th. I'm not really going to stress out about the swim. I'm going to go steady. Try to stay near the front half and come out of the water. Fast transition. I'm hoping to wear a wetsuit because of its hydrodynamic qualities and the fact that it makes me float pretty well. I think the water temperatures tomorrow will be cold enough so that it will be wetsuit legal. And come out of the water and get right on the bike. And my goal for the bike is to hammer. My goal for the bike is to make up time that I lost in the swim. And I saw average speeds of the quickest guys last year were around 22 to 23. I'm hoping to be right up there with them and hopefully gain back some time. And then after I get back, it's a 5K. And earlier this week, I got to say, I had a problem with my running shoes, my Newton running shoes. So here they are, kind of dirty, but they got a lot of miles on them. And I have see if I can show you this. I have a hole developing in the on the lateral side of the left shoe, right there. You can see that. It's not all the way through. There's like a little silk liner, but I'm like poking my finger through there. So I took a run. I took a 8-mile run on, I think it was Wednesday. I developed the worst hot spot I've ever had on my left foot. And I think it's because of this hole. Because what happened was my foot, every time I landed, was shifting laterally and just causing some irritation and some rubbing on my midfoot. Worst hot spot ever. I mean, it didn't even turn into a blister. What I'm afraid of is there might be a blister forming underneath my callus, because that's on the midfoot, is right where the callus is formed with the Newton running shoes. So anyway, I really have no choice. I'm gonna wear the Newtons tomorrow for the run. Get through the run as fast as I can. Hoping to hold about maybe like a 6:30 to 6:40 mile pace for the 5K. And again, running really isn't my strength, but hopefully finish out strong. I've thought about this as the week's gone on. Am I gonna wear socks or no socks for either the bike or the run? For the bike, I did a lot of training this winter in February and March, indoors, and I didn't wear socks just because I didn't want to dirty up and make one pair of socks dirty when I'm riding indoors. And I didn't mind it. Just tightened up my shoes a little bit more. I'll show you. These are the shoes I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Specialized S-Works. Real nice, real comfortable. But just tighten these up a little bit more without socks on, and you're good to go. I mean, I don't really have any blister issues with cycling shoes, and you really shouldn't, in my opinion. But my plan is after the bike, when again, it's going to be raining tomorrow. I was thinking as I dry off a little bit from the swim, I'll be able to get socks on a little bit easier after the bike. Dried off on the bike, had the air dry me, but it might be raining tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. In the end, how long does it take to get on socks? 20 seconds max? You know, I'm not a pro triathlete yet, and that doesn't really bother me. I'll probably gain back that time because my feet feel better than if I didn't wear socks. So I'm not really concerned about that. So I'm going to be wearing a thin pair of Defeat running socks after T2. So after I get off the bike, then I'm going to put on the socks, put on my running shoes, and go. Run as hard as I can. And should be about it. Probably be making another video maybe on Sunday with like a race report of how it went, and what my feelings are and stuff like that. So until then, keep training hard and stay focused on your goal.